IBKR Connections is an integrated research tool that helps investors identify relationships between financial instruments, companies, and economic indicators to enhance investment decision-making. The Connections tool contextualizes investments by showing related peer companies, tradable instruments across asset classes, and both macro and directional strategies. IBKR Connections enables users to discover hidden relationships in the market, as demonstrated when analyzing tech companies to uncover lesser-known competitors or exploring thematic connections in emerging sectors like carbon capture. The tool provides practical value for position management, allowing investors with existing positions to identify hedging opportunities through related instruments such as forecast contracts or option strategies tied to relevant economic indicators. By consolidating related companies, thematic trends, and diverse financial instruments into a single view, IBKR Connections empowers investors to analyze market context more comprehensively, compare performance across sectors, and make more informed decisions about hedging, diversification, or expanding exposure. Connections is available on IBKR Desktop, Client Portal, Trader Workstation, and IBKR Mobile. Connections enables investors to build more comprehensive investment strategies by revealing interconnections that might otherwise be overlooked. In this lesson, the investor will use Connections in the IBKR Desktop to research ExxonMobil, symbol XOM, and Zillow, symbol Z, and highlight the features. In the IBKR Desktop, the investor can access Connections by clicking on the quote icon on the left-hand side and choosing the Connections tab. Connections consists of 3 or 4 sections, depending on the company being researched. Companies in the S&P 1500 will display 4 sections: related companies, related products, investment themes, and strategies. Companies outside the S&P 1500 index will display 3 sections: related companies, related products, and strategies. The investor starts by typing in XOM in the search bar and clicking on Connections after the chart appears. Since ExxonMobil is in the S&P 1500 index, 4 sections appear. There are widgets with 3 companies showing in each directly underneath, starting with competitors and then some of the investment themes. To drill down into the list, the investor clicks on the arrow and the full list of companies will appear. Clicking on a particular company will give the investor more information about that company, allow them to add it to a watch list or a quote, and create an order. The investor can click back to return to the Connections homepage. The next section is the Related Products area. In this section, the investor can see alternative products that relate to the original symbol searched for. It is important to note that not every symbol will return products in each category. Related products may include forecast contracts, options, futures, stock alternatives, ETFs, mutual funds, bonds, and crypto. Clicking on any of the choices will create a quote for that particular instrument. The third section of the Connections page is the Investment Themes area. In the Related Companies section, a few of the investment themes are shown, but in this area, a full suite of themes is available. The data for companies in the S&P 1500 index is shown, and the lists are provided by Reflexivity. The investor can click on any of the themes to see a full list of stocks and create a quote or add to a watch list. The final section of the Connections area is the Strategies section, which leverages Interactive Broker's powerful Option Wizard tool. For more information on the Option Wizard, please see the IBKR Toolbox article. In the Strategies section, the investor chooses from bullish or bearish strategies, adjusts the price moves choosing between 1, 1.5, or 2 standard deviations, and the time horizon choosing between 3, 30, or 180 days. Once the investor makes their forecasts, strategies will populate below, including information on their break-even point, maximum loss, maximum profit, and probability of profit. Click the information icon for information on how the probability of profit is calculated. If the investor clicks on a strategy, they will be brought to the option chain with the strategy populating the order entry panel. After adjusting the quantity, order type, price and time in force, the investor can place the order. The investor types in Zillow, and as mentioned earlier, the Connections screen shows 3 sections for companies outside the S&P 1500. Related companies, related products, and strategies. The key difference is that information for related companies is provided by reflexivity and there is no investment themes area. IBKR Connections transforms the investment research process by seamlessly integrating relationship-based insights into the everyday workflow of traders and investors. By revealing hidden connections between securities, economic indicators, and market themes, this powerful tool enables more informed decision-making that considers both direct and indirect market influences. As markets grow increasingly complex and interconnected, IBKR Connections stands as an essential resource for investors seeking to develop more sophisticated, context-aware investment strategies that capitalize on the full spectrum of related opportunities.